which game comes after EIoS? That's right, it's PCB. Shit, I'm getting quiet. That should do it. Yeah. Also, this needs to be like way quieter. Yeah, I kind of, like usual, I am setting things up last minute, very last minute. Why is everything so... You know what? I'm not gonna bother. This. I don't know how that sounds. Sure, let's just go with that. Right, you want to be in this. Hello, Roby.
Hello.
Okay, I'm just gonna drag this even further down. Well, I mentioned at the start that the game that comes after EOSD is PCB, and yet here I am showing an EOSD background. But
Cool.
That's okay, like the first run at least is going to be PCB, which is kind of perfect because Roby's right here. Hopefully Shodan joins soon because that's the second run.
You aren't screen sharing.
Right. That's the wrong one. What thing do even? I completely forgot my setup. Audio monitor. This should be the correct source, and also you should be able to tell me.
I can see it.
And then you should be able to tell me if how my audio is, because I'm sending the same mix to both the stream and to you.
I think that I'm echoing. Yeah, I'm echoing.
Oh yeah, you totally hear yourself through this. So I'm gonna turn that off. There we go.
Okay, I'm no longer echoing. Actually, never mind, I'm still echoing.
You're echoing for something. You're echoing for this. Okay, just get rid of that. Okay, anyways, welcome to Touhou Replay Showcase. Right after TWC. Always fun. Is PCP gonna blow my ears out? Probably. Or did I actually change that? I don't know. So keep this and then cut. There. Now we're properly starting off with PCP Extra Survival, with the next one being Phantasm. That's gonna pull up. Phantasm, right?
Yes,
Well,
Phantasm.
Well, whatever the difficulty is, as long as it shows up here, I'm just going to start showing this run, and in the meantime figure out why the Phantasm run is showing up as... I don't have my mob! Shit!
Wait, are you sure that the JFK is Rippy's run? I'm pretty sure the JFK is US run. I remember this from a previous DRS.
I don't know, I just picked the replay that I got from the download links. This is so frustrating. I delete everything in my replay folder, re-download those two replays, and download that too. There, I did have the wrong replays.
Well,
There.
it's good that, yeah.
Hello.
You're cool?
What's up, Ruby? What's up, 32?
Oh, you're family team.
Dude. I wanted to watch the USD survival qualifiers, but like, kinda couldn't come that time.
Have you seen the results? Yeah, for those who haven't seen the USD qualifier match, I highly recommend that you watch it back later today because F pulled a really good performance, and I would say that even the other runners tried their best.
Very nice. Well, let's take a look at the replay. I woke up exactly 3 minutes ago, but it's alright because we have Phantasm extra EXNNN here for Beast, right?
Yeah, we got first extra and then Phantasm.
Oh, that's great.
Let's get this dialogue.
This is a pleasant enough EXNN and PhNNN because I like it. I have it as well.
Yeah. Chen can be quite annoying when you're trying to go for EXNNN attempts, mainly because of this spell card right here.
Yeah, I kind of hate EX Chen here because I don't know. I think of all three of her spells kind of nonsense. I really don't like them.
Yeah, I think that both survival players and scoring players can come in agreement that Chen spell 1 is annoying.
This one is just kind of whatever. Of course, we just one is just a row, but
yes.
red only, blue only is very annoying. Okay, wait, what route did they take out of that?
Something with the PCB looks different.
Yours? No. Hey, but well, they're just doing a very calm, very nice streaming here. You can't just be aggressive and then like go out ram into the ferry so they don't even fire. But I guess that's just a me thing.
Yeah, also I think that this might be the biggest obstacle in the entire stage section, this fence section, but even this was pretty easy to do. The stage section in general is very straightforward in PCB Extra.
That big spam there with the fairies that pop up from time to time, that one is way more threatening in Phantasm than Extra.
I have to make like snap adjustments to the audio because PCB pauses itself every time I deselect it. I swear I have the mod, but it's just not enabled today.
I knew that the audio in PCB felt out of sync.
Yeah, that's because
Okay,
I deselected
Ran.
it.
Most of Ran's nons are just aim.
Shodan, the stream
Nothing.
isn't buffering. I'm just clicking out of the PCB window. Like, as long as you still hear everything, the stream isn't buffering.
Guess that's why I was starring.
Also,
Yeah.
I mean, here's the easiest spell in the game. Right to left instead of left to right. That's people do left to right.
there's like two directions you can do this stream. Spellin, I said stream, but neuron activation.
Most of
That-
Rand spells, like I said, are just aimed. Not
Yeah.
necessarily streaming, but it does mean that you can take it into account.
Yeah, and this non is just aimed, but it's not streaming because of how much RAM moves. Which is just
Yes.
what I'm doing it now.
Yeah.
Nice. This one is you have a very specific route you want to take out. I think it has some randomness, but you mostly just want to take it logically, and yeah, it's like this. You might need to do the entire second wave, I think, because I don't think they got good damage at the start. Yeah, they're playing it really, really safe. Which I mean, fair enough.
Yeah, there's another route that allows you to kill around quicker, but that one looks sketchier than the route that Rippy is doing.
Okay, PCB Extra has this weird effect. I don't know exactly what it's doing in the code to make this effect, but it feels like the boss. Okay, we all know that PCB bosses spawn with a lot of, but it feels like they have a lot of armor at the start and it starts to slowly wear off. So if you damage them later instead of earlier, it's like they take more damage somehow. I don't know how to explain it, nor do I know if I'm just full of crap, but it does absolutely feel like that. It feels like they just have a lot of health, then suddenly their health just drops like an anvil.
It means super armor? Like, has anyone else described the same phenomenon?
I don't know if anyone else described it, but I did absolutely get that feeling when I got ExNNN and PhNNN in this game, and then none of the others. Maybe a little bit in Imperishable Night, none of the others. So here's Charming Siege, which is the thing that matters in the stage PM. Charming Siege is pretty hard. We just saw why it's hard. Basically, it's dependent on her movement, how she disturbs this pattern. She can potentially give you a few impossible permutations. They're relatively rare, but they can happen. If you get way too many low rolls where she jostles you around, you can just get walled airtight. Doesn't happen often, but it can happen.
Yeah, those were some rather scary micros on the non 5, I think.
Yeah.
By the way, it does seem like Rippy is afraid of getting telefragged here. You cannot get telefragged. Ran doesn't have a hitbox here. No, I know it's weird, but I guess it makes sense, right? That she wouldn't have a hitbox here.
Yeah, specifically to avoid telefragging.
I mean, it's not unreasonable to assume from looking at this that the telefrags would be a feature, but now you're not a thing here. Nicely handled. It was like a tighter route than I'm used to seeing on that one, but it worked.
I think that Rippy is bottom hugging a little too much on these nons. He has to do those slightly sketchy micros, but it worked out anyway.
I'm relatively fine with the position they're taking the nons from.
Yeah, even though that is not really the most comfortable position to dodge these nons from.
Stop vacuum over there. It's not coming through on stream, but someone's vacuum cleaning just outside my room.
Oh. Well, yeah, but thankfully it's not on the stream. Here's Cringe Green Non, as I like to call it. 2 reading windows, the fast and the slow bullets.
Yeah, also this spell card can be very tricky at times.
You know how to contact this one. It's one of the harder one, legitimately one of the harder ones in here in this stage. But yeah, I like it. It's still something that is not too hard to get consistent at. If you're playing for the extent you need to play to get an ExNNN.
I think that Rippy is taking a little long on unilateral contact for the capture. Yeah, that was a fairly lengthy capture, so Rippy had to dodge a lot there.
Misdirect, good. Yeah, the misdirect non can be tricky as well.
I think that the misdirect non is pretty easy. It just looks scary, especially on ExNNN base.
Forget if I ever lost space to this one. This one is generally really easy. But yeah, especially the little laser that Chen that is coming out of Chen. You need to be careful not to get hit by the very tail end of it.
Also, the schedule needs to be updated.
I'm gonna
schedule
update the schedule once I'm able to deselect this goddamn, like, stupid PCB window.
Okay.
The only reason I'm so annoyed is because of the vacuum cleaner.
Okay, so survival isn't too bad. I think it's one of the extra survivals that is easiest to just guerrilla through, because you just follow this circle and then don't get hit by whatever crosses it. You can make a route for it to make it basically 100% consistent except for the last part. There's nothing you can do really about the last part.
And that's
you just
what
need to dodge.
Isn't the last part at like 10 seconds left random dodging?
Yeah, pretty much. I think yeah, it's more or less this. It starts to ramp up. For some reason, I find the Yukari version of this easier. I think it's just because I think just straight up the butterfly bullets are easier for this. I don't know. Well, that was incredibly friendly. That's good. I'll just shoot down not Bull Lab here.
Okay, never mind, I can do this on my laptop.
Yeah, Rippy is trying to get Ran to be in the far left side of the screen. Hopefully, Ran doesn't throw any convenient bubble waves.
Yeah. Okay, so drag back to the center, that's upsetting, but it's not the end of the world right now. It's not the end of the strat, doesn't have to be. There's some amount of wobbliness here, presumably because it's space. So, for everyone who might not know, if you drag her all the way to either of the corners, most the left, yeah, you can try to set up here a safe lane for dodging the end here. Nice one, they managed to get it, so that's a clear. ExNNN, congratulations.
Yeah, first ExNNN from 10 years ago, actually, because we didn't read the run comment at the start, but we can read it now. That got my first ever ExNNN from like 10 plus years ago. I remember not actually trying to grind for this. I just liked the stage. I just liked the stage and played it so much it eventually happened. Got Phantasm and not long ago as well. Good times. Funnily, I didn't really like PCB that much anymore. Now, before I proceed, I'm going to fix this. I'm gonna make the window deselectable.
I didn't know that Rippy started playing Touhou 10 years ago or more.
Is accidentally stumbling upon an ExNNN 10 years ago before THPrec. Wow, that's wild. That gives a lot of cool context behind the run, actually. Very GG. ExNNNs back in the day were way harder to get.
Let's see, do I even have the patch downloaded? I do. So now if I launch this, I should be able to deselect the window.
Now it's MarisaA PhNNN from Shodan. That's cool.
Shodan, yes.
And now we can see the contrast between PCB Extra and PCB Phantasm.
Yeah, so a few sections are elongated, like the starting section. There's like stuff in it. The bullets are way faster and they fire more, but it's just the same as far as the actual difficulty, practical difficulty is concerned. Very nice aggressive play style here, MarisaA. That's how you do it. That's how you like it. Even more aggressive than I am in some cases here. I think in my actual PhNNN, I end up messing up this route somewhat. No mercy here.
Oh yeah, also Shodan will go for a border iframes here.
Okay, so and I feel like we've done significantly easier. No red only, blue only for one. This one is a little harder, yeah. This one is a little harder. But it's also mostly just figuring out what you have to do. How to go through the correct gap. But this one is just way easier. You just stream left to right. If you want to make it even easier, you can go misdirect, kind of in a U shape.
Also look, the pattern is in yellow and green.
This one is just kind of the opposite route of Chen because it goes right and Chen left. This is potentially just even easier than Chen, and also it dies faster as well.
Also, MarisaA has a lot of firepower. Yeah, I think that you need to be a little more careful when routing this stage section with MarisaA or just any shot type that doesn't have much screen coverage.
Homing is very nice here.
Are you
it doesn't make it like trivial, but yeah.
Cutting out a little bit?
Yes, Family's team is cutting a bit. Also, the spam is harder on Phantasm than on Extra, and Shodan has to do it MarisaA. Okay, that was fine. That was fine.
Nice.
It can get pretty ugly sometimes.
Yeah, that spam is very hard as MarisaA. It's actually generally hard and way harder than Extra. So it'll actually chunk away a decent amount of run.
Also, this stage section is the same as in Extra, but extended.
Yeah, the actual extensions here that aren't the original are not that hard. Yeah, this is the part where that is not an Extra. Go right, left, right, left, right, left, right, and then you skip it all. Nice. Cool. Here's Yukari.
Yukari has pretty much the same nonce as Ran has, but some of the spell cards are different.
Yeah. The nons are... I actually have no idea if there's even a difference here. But first spell is way harder. Also Ran first spell is like the easiest spell in the natural. Sometimes these arrowheads will just be in a spot if you're trying to stream. So the solution I actually don't know. I got the PhNNN before this was much of an issue, but I did lose like 1 or 2 runs to this and it was very annoying. No shooting.
And Shodan is trying to go for border grazing here. With unfocused grazing, yeah.
What a show off. But he did already have the MarisaA LNNN when he did this. This one is way easier than a run equivalent, but also both are pretty easy. She just shoots these bubbles, and from where you were standing, she will spawn a bullet spawner.
Yeah,
He's doing this in a very funny way. Maybe it's just mostly to show off. I guess he's just trying to go for grace. He can shoot this down way fast.
Yeah, I don't think that's for show off. I think that's just what works best for Shodan.
Anything to say about this nom?
Well, it's another extra non, so there's not much about it.
Yeah, it's
Like darkness. Oh yeah, this one this is a much messier pattern than runs, so I guess it is harder by default. You can just route runs version of this, so you can just go tap 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 tap, and then she's gone. This one you can quite do that, but also it's still mostly just avoid the barf of random Danmaku and don't get sniped by the lasers, and they're mostly fine. It's PH is hard, is funny compared to EX. It's probably harder overall, but also it's just more spread out where the difficulty is. Especially because of this, because Charming Siege is so much harder than this one. It's just a weird give and take between the two versions. Some things are harder, some things are easier. You don't get to deal with Charming Siege on PH, so this is automatically more replayable. Nice. Yeah, Yukari's version is just straight up easier. Much easier. This is a decently complicated non. I think I actually died to this on pace more than once even. This is, yeah, Yukari's version of the spell is virtually identical as well.
Except that Yukari is also shooting his lasers.
Yeah, she shoots these lasers, but like for the massive part, I don't actually think this matters. Also, Shodan here is also demonstrating that no, you cannot get telefrag here either. Nice.
just setting something up for later.
This one is only very slightly different from one.
Yeah, the only difference is that Yukari uses butterfly bullets instead of I don't know what I don't know, standard round bullets that Run uses.
Differences in this one exist, but they might as well just mostly be aesthetic.
Yeah. It's a extra and phantasm are kind of similar.
Oh yeah, also good observation from Space Matter here. The butterfly bullets on Yukari's spell boomerang, like they come back to where they can. Like
Cringe going on. This is why I would never try to like milk the spells out for grace, because imagine dying at this. I think I probably did like.
Oh yeah,
right
this one can be hard.
Yeah, this one is actually pretty hard. Yeah, this is okay. So I genuinely think but this is harder than the normal version of this. And oh, look at the border iframes coming in clutch.
Yeah.
So, I do think that DBDB in Phantasm is harder than DBDB on SA normal, but I think SA hard already has a harder one, let alone Lunatic.
Now I'd say that the biggest obstacles remaining are the survival spell, border of life and death, and that's pretty much it.
Survival spell is not be too complicated. Bolad, I want to see how that'll go. MarisaA can sometimes unintentionally trigger the rage phase if it takes too long because of her lack of range, but also just dragging Yukari out to the left, finding a safe lane, just works most of the time as well. Are we messing around with window? Yeah.
I swear, did this stream notice that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Because I enlarged in full screen mode. I forgot to set it back to window. This is why I do my setup in advance. And by in advance, I mean on the current run for the next run.
Stop shooting, dude. It's survival. Good shooting. Hold your fire.
Yeah, it's also weird for me to keep shooting on survival spells, but I guess that's muscle memory kicking in.
Hold on, I just realized something. I have a text source somewhere. Oh, I know what this is.
This is much longer than Ron's version, but it's also like borderline the same thing. And the actual part that matters, which is the last one, is probably easier because of the butterfly bullets.
Almost there. I mean, we know this is gonna be a cap because this is
Yeah,
is PhNNN.
almost a threat there at the end, but it's fine. So here's Boladder not shooting, but I guess she starts with armor, so probably doesn't matter.
Setting up Bolad successfully can be luck-based. You just have to hope that you don't get inconvenient red waves coming towards your position. This looks fine, as long as Shodan doesn't have to move much to the right, because otherwise Yukari moves to the right too, which, yeah.
Yeah.
This is fine, I think. Also, it's a lot of damage, so no way we'll see rage phase.
Wow, that's beautiful Bolad setup. That's free.
Nice. Very nice. Made
Yeah,
it look easy.
that was free Bolad. Nothing sketchy at all. That was pretty much good luck.
Textbook. But also, to be honest, a lot of the time you can get something decently clean like that. And we're still shooting in this survival mode. This you can either route this, or you can just be vaguely familiar with how it works and sight read it.
Yeah. Also, scoring players have a crazy strategy for grading all of these bullets.
Yeah, they do a really funny route focus, so they grab everything.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to shout out to Sakurai and Yusuke for the funny scoring route for this spell.
Well, speaking of funny, what was that gap?
Oh yeah, I think this move. That? You mean this?
Yeah, we saw.
It just shows how this is set up, that it moves everything except the run specific text.
GG, Shodan, very nice ExNNN. Lots of
Yeah, that
cool
was
tech here from very experienced player.
Yep.
yeah, that was a neat run. Textbook PhNNN.
Couldn't have done it better myself. I have PhNN, but mine looks way more basic.
Yeah, also we haven't commented much about the score that Shodan got on his PhNNN. He got past the 1 billion mark.
Yeah, I'm sure he really wanted that because of all the strats there. I guess you did mention like the big movement strat, so you can graze every bullet in the final spell. It is a little sad that we didn't get to see it, but I guess he wasn't willing to risk NN pace just to joke with that.
So it's time for Mocha. We have to cook. This is the first extra clear, by the way, as stated in the comment. Rough first ever extra clear for me, but a clear is a clear. And it also says first EX clear in the comment on Silent Celine.
That's very good. Congratulations on your first extra. Hello, Drift. What's up? You see IN, you join, even if
of course,
extra. Do you like extra here?
I mean, I less than main game, but it's still IN, still a good game.
Yeah, congratulations on the for the first extra clear. I do remember how it was like to get my first extra clear ever when I played the USD extra.
That's IN extra. It's a very, if you're playing this for 1cc, I do really like this one. It's cool, cinematic, has great music, great atmosphere. The attacks are crazy. So if
like
I won 1cc, I approve.
Also, you have plenty of resources to bomb as well.
Yeah, it's 6 miss total and a lot of bombs, and of course you have the IN system where you have a lot of death bomb frames.
So I would recommend not death bombing that much because you bomb. But
yeah, death bombing is never to your interest, but I mean, you get struck while you didn't notice, you might as well. Well, yeah, don't do it. Not good.
But yeah, it's probably one of the easier extra just for the sheer number of lives you get. Like ignoring stuff like DDC, MarisaB, you get like a lot of lives.
Yeah, this is a pretty easy extra if you just need the clear. I want to. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. This is a very weird route for this, actually. Yeah, not a very stable route.
That was an unfortunate hit. Looks like they're about to be in the clear, but they got hit.
So some newer players here, that they might be watching this and they might have a slight, very fuzzy context that a lot of high-level players really do not like this stage. I want to specify that most people's issues with this stage is something that comes when you try to do it perfectly. If you want ExNNN fast. So don't worry about it. If you like this extra, that's fine.
I mean, if you like something, please continue liking it. Like, it's not because other people have an issue with it that you shouldn't like it, right?
Most people's issues with this stage is something that does not really affect you if you're just playing at a lower level.
Meanwhile, there's stuff like LoLK extra, which will come up soon here on TRS, which people at every skill level take issue with.
Yeah.
That's a descriptor for it.
I think IN Extra is better than LoLK Extra. I think LoLK Extra can be fun, but you really have to make it work. IN Extra is just fun by itself, you know?
LoLK Extra has some fun scoring tricks. The problem is that they're difficult and you have to do them one after another.
Don't do this. This isn't how it's done. Oh my god, you managed to save it. How?
Honestly impressive. But yeah, LoLK Extra, it can be fun. You just have to make it fun, you know?
No safe spot. No safe spot.
It's really not that difficult.
Yeah, you can do this consistently, but you know, no safe spot. I mean, this spot is
fine. You get your life back.
4 lives for Mako. So Moko is a massive blind killer. She has a lot of very gimmick spells that do not reveal their secrets easily. So let's see how many secrets they are aware of.
Not aware of any safe spot. You can be like on the ferry. Like you have to kind of spin on the ferry, but it's easier than being at the.
I will be honest. This route on the spell one looks sketchy, but it works out.
This is okay. I'm fine with this. This is basically how I do it. Maybe a little less risky there at the end, but basically how I do it as well.
Those are some rather uncomfortable micros, but the runner handles it.
Oh, whoa. Really betting here on them micros though. Feng Wing Ascension.
Now this is just a route.
Yeah, basically route.
Well, you can do it without a route, but it's gonna be a bit funky.
If you do this without a route, this is terrible.
I mean, it's misdirect. It's like, I think it can be fun without a route, but like, you're probably better having a route.
That's why you want to have a route for this, otherwise you just get yourself killed.
Okay.
Whoa, wow,
Nice
they just stood
control.
there.
I mean, couldn't do anything, honestly, at that point. Like, I would have bombed, I think.
Yeah, could press the bomb, but I'm surprised they didn't. They really betted on that.
I mean, it was the correct call.
Let's go gambling.
Wounds of Metsuzai Temple is one of the easier ones, but I don't know. You need to like route this so you don't get weird overlaps.
Honestly, for the clear, I don't think I ever got this. Like, I'll be honest.
Yeah, you can take nice gap. Yeah, so you can take a slightly specific route here with boss movement, which forces Moko to fire a pattern that doesn't have any stupid overlaps, which I think the route is just drag her all the way to the left and right, and it always ends before anything dumb happens.
That was a surprisingly tough non.
That's actually the strategy for doing non-8 timeout as well.
Oh, ethical show through. Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess the runner here isn't aware of any other safe spots. Sadly, they ended up getting struck here.
I mean, I think it's fun to play without it, honestly.
Honestly, this spell doesn't play much different, like, at all, with or without the safe spot. Like,
it's kind of precise. It's very easy to get clipped, basically. Oh no, please POC power, no. I mean, it's less an issue with Moko than with most of the bosses, but you still should POC back your power just to
HMD, yay, who doesn't love this one? No, please don't do this near the middle, please, just get the hell out of there. Why are we doing this? Like, why are you actually doing this?
Wait, you know who doesn't love Honest Man's Death scoring players?
Yeah, I mean, and also people who aren't doing it in the bottom, why are they not?
And also people who play RNG patch. Have you all seen Honest Man's
all of Mokon's nons here from here on out are very hard.
Ooh.
Yeah, like this one.
Yeah.
It's not just non-8 that's an issue.
Yeah, most nons are an issue, honestly.
An elephant in a room in terms of hard Moko nons.
I mean, non-7 is tough, and like, honestly, except the first two ones, like, most Moko nons are tough, honestly.
Yeah, Moko.
Which is like, and Moko is a weird fight for that, because the nons are like very simple to understand, but very tough. And like, the spells are quite the opposite. They're extremely, like, they really need to understand them, but they are not that difficult for the most part once you know them.
Wu taking another victim here. Wu is just if you get off base there, it hurts.
Okay,
no.
nice red bomb. Phoenix Tail. Now, Phoenix Tail is quite the opposite. It's very easy to understand that it sucks. Very easy.
This is basically like an EOSD style spell in the middle of this fight.
This is just bad.
It's a very dense pattern of it as well.
Like, most of the issue comes from the fact it's very hard to see. It's just, it's not good.
Yeah, poor visibility here. Also, fireball hitboxes are always stupid. Here's non-8.
Yeah, nice. Last
No,
exam.
no bombs, no non-8 cap. Let's see a cap.
No. What?
Let's see a cap.
Honestly, that was longer than I expected. No, just bomb. Yeah, like
No, Yukari bomb. Are we seeing another one? Seeing another one? Oh yeah.
That Bob was
you
awkward.
lost the SCV. I don't think you care, but you lost it. You wanna spin most of the time. Like going back is extremely dangerous on this.
Screw
well.
this spell, honestly. Screw this spell.
I like it.
Oh.
I lost.
Our situation is bad.
I lost an ExNNN FS base to this spell.
I mean, like it's fair. It just sucks because it's after non-8.
This is route. Very easy route.
Yeah.
I would say that the start of the second phase of the survival isn't exactly the most straightforward thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you don't know
Yeah.
exactly
Okay.
what,
Now it begins. No,
if you don't know exactly what you're
not like
doing,
this.
yeah, it's a big issue.
Yeah. It doesn't begin like this. You're supposed to like twirl this around.
Okay,
itself.
okay, you
And then
got it. You got it.
now it's like this. Now that's correct. Now that's
Nah, that
Spooky,
bomb was
spooky.
not needed, but better safe than sorry.
spooky. Okay. Now the rest of this is easy. Reliable. Moko. Jump scare.
Would have been even funny if you showed the bald Moko.
I don't have the Deltarune explosion on my computer right now.
But yeah, I really like the big Moko face in the background, just looking at you, like, die, please.
Hey, Moko is happy, so I'm happy. She deserves.
Yeah.
Just comfortably clear
And-
pace.
Alright, Doll is a weird spell. It's like, oh no.
This
You
is
want-
really low.
You want to move as little as possible for as long as you can, and this is not what you're doing.
Oh, that's
Also-
such an awkward route. That's such an awkward route.
no.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness, this is already good.
It's working. I don't
Okay.
think it's a rat bomb. Oh yeah, okay, good.
You started off base, so this is alright. This is very hard.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically like for this spell, what you want to do is be as much in the center as possible and do small circles and bigger circles.
Ah, no!
This should be fine. We have a bomb left.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah,
no.
bomb-
There's some health left
bomb-
here.
oh,
some
or
health
just
left.
kill. Yeah.
Bomb. Okay, aha, they power.
Nice bomb.
They forgot that you're invincible in this game. Actually,
Also, they
no
haven't.
10 spell capture, so we don't
Yeah.
see. Yeah,
They haven't captured. They haven't captured 7 spell cards, so that's why they don't get the.
Yeah, I mean- It's fairly standard for an extra clear, like first extra clear, to not get impossible switching. Do you want to know how much spell card I capped on my first extra one? This is
none.
2.
This
Alright,
is
Doll.
counter ones from Kane.
Like Kane second and Alright, Doll.
Okay, yeah, it may make sense. I mean, not even HMD.
Oh, I had no idea to do that. I died twice.
Okay, I'm glad that cleared then because that's a big loss. Oh, GG, very nice on your clear.
Yeah, GG. Very good run.
Wait,
Very
From when
happy
is
to
this
see.
then?
Hmm?
From when is this run?
Mine or because it's
This
written-
run, yeah.
Yeah, it's a month ago.
Wait, no, wait. I'm sorry. It's just the 32th is the fastest man alive.
Okay.
I did.
I mean, the date is written. It's from the 21st of March.
Yeah, but the other one, I for a second I.
19th of March.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on,
Okay, let's see Drift's run then.
The other one is 19th of March 2025.
Yeah, but both are 2025. Okay, so now for main game. This is Youmu. You did not read the amazing comment I left, which was finally around that doesn't suck.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm guessing that this is Primus.
Like,
We'll see then. We'll
it
see.
is not no myth. I don't have that. I'll tell you that one.
Would you send it if you got it?
I mean, if I got it, I feel like people would know.
Yeah, but would you send it?
Maybe? Probably? Probably, yeah.
Also, I have to say, Solo Youmu is a very satisfying shot to route the game with.
Yeah, I mean, it's the best shot up of the franchise.
Yeah, no bias there at all.
And Mystia's build is like the other stuff that Mystia has with Youmu. With other shot type, it's really not the case. It's usually fine, but sometimes it walls you off weirdly.
I would say that this iteration of Youmu is very unique compared to the future iterations of Youmu, which are just slashing shots.
Oh yeah, definitely. I absolutely hate charge shots, and then I love solo Youmu. It's like,
you know, it would be cool if we actually got, you know, A and B shots back, and Youmu was back, and one of them was the charge shot, and the other one was solo shot.
Last time, like last game we had with Youmu, there was 3 Youmus and they were all slashed. So Youmu Eagle is a weird case. Youmu Eagle is cool.
I do think that the PIV Youmu is very cool for a charge shot, but that's because it's PIV.
Yeah, it doesn't work outside of it. But your ghost team, I strictly believe that once you routed it, Solo Youmu is an easier shot type than Ghost Team. Not by much, but I really think that Youmu LNNN is easier.
I'm guessing that the one major benefit that Yuyuko is bringing to Ghost Team is that she has big screen coverage.
It's just stages. And I guess LSI is a bit shorter because of the shotgun.
The stages, I guess, are good because...
Yeah, but like with Youmu, you have Neon, and like once you know what you're doing and you know how to aim Neon, which is difficult, by the way, like it takes learning. But once you know that, you have all the coverage that you need for most of it, except like very fringe case, like stage 5 spam.
Very nice here. Is this reliable? Is this how it's done?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the methods. It's fully consistent. Sometimes, like, the higher she gets, the harder it gets, but it's always good.
Well, I guess this doesn't work for forward focus then.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you have to shoot, because, yeah, going for full spell. Also, no right good for Street Treasures. I have tried the Street Treasures like Grace. I was told it's easy. It's really not.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And now for this that I absolutely hate.
Yeah, this one is aimed rice bullets at your position.
Yeah, both are aimed. Both are just shrouds. It's just this one is very easy to just tap slightly early and you're just dead.
Yeah, that's annoying. I agree. But other than that, you can route KNF final.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it. Routable.
Like, honestly, I had a few too many runs that died to it. Like, I think I had a session that died 3 times to that spell, and since I have eternal hatred for it.
Nah, understandable.
Stages, honestly, most of the stages with Youmu, like, unless you're playing like a very bad shot type, are kinda whatever for survival, with the exception of stage 5 spam, and I guess the big fairies in stage 4.
Yeah, so I was playing IN the other day, and I don't understand how to do these fairies at all before they blow up the whole screen, and oh my god, where do I go? Well, I always play magic.
You just Magic Cannon then before they can shoot most of it, and you should cancel every bullet. Just go under and Magic Cannon.
And you know, if you don't do this as they spawn, it's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Shoot them down.
Yeah. Iron stages, if you don't know what you're doing, they go extremely out of hand. Like it's.
I would say that IN stage 4 is straightforward, even with shots like Solo Sakuya. But if you play Solo
Sakuya is fine. ReimuB is not.
Oh yeah. Even with Solo Sakuya, stage 4 can go out of hand if you mess up the route.
Yeah, I mean most, like, except if you're playing Yuyuko, if you go out of route, you're dead. Like, or you're in trouble. Burata are not too hard if you're not scoring well. Yeah, non-1 is static until she moves, and then there is nothing else. That was actually pretty tough after Delta RNG.
Yeah, that pattern is very flashy. This is what something a beginner to bullet hell games would think that it's really difficult, but it's actually very consistent.
Yeah, Assault Belt is a very difficult spell, but once it clicks, once you're you know how to do it well, it becomes very consistent. Like 90% consistency minimal. Like it's insane how consistent it gets, and you don't realize it until it's the case.
I get a second twisted enjoyment out of Asteroid Belt.
And Event Horizon, like there is like a lot of strat. Like it's probably not very feasible, but like there is safe spots where you can go and like it doesn't look like anything, but like I'm just counting stars. It's very yeah. This is just kill the fairies. Sometimes I don't kill them and I die instead, but it's rare. Oh, I got back to the second.
Clean.
Pretty clean.
Nice. Marisa.
Now, Marisa non-3 is straight up the least consistent pattern before Kaguya. Like it's terrible.
I agree. Also, the fact that it lasts long, especially with solo Youmu, since you have to aim for Marisa.
Nice.
I don't really aim for Marisa.
Nice.
I just try to hit 2 familiars and
From across the screen.
and then go to the corner so that it's less dense.
Lovely hard pattern.
Yeah, I mean this. Hey, look, I am unfocused, so I get time all. But Marisa on 3, it's just hard to read. They curve in extremely weird ways, and sometimes you just see a wall and you're like, okay.
Both of the shot types that fight Marisa have, like both of the teams that fight Marisa have a way to do the spell that way.
Yeah, the only character that cannot is Yuyuko. Because Yukari has Ran and ReimuB has Homing. It doesn't do much damage, but I think it's enough. I don't play the ReimuB.
I know it's full spell, but like you can't even time out the spells that quote unquote don't matter.
Depends who you ask. That's the real answer. Depends who you ask. I think it's fine. But... like I think it's fine to time out spells, but like at the same time, there is no big incentive to not time out a spell, so I don't think it matters much. I just try to get them. I don't like timing out in general. It just depends who you ask, really.
Yeah. No. At the end of the day, it matters if it makes it into MarisaB's list or not, I suppose.
Well, the thing is, MarisaB's list, like the rules. Oh, I didn't get any items. The MarisaB's list, the thing is, it tells you have to capture every last spell. So technically, something that time out the spell that is not the last spell would count, but if you time out like Blink, for example, it wouldn't count. However, I don't even know if the rules are very like that well defined, or if it's just written like that because they did not think about that. Like, I confused myself with the Horizon. Final Spark, I learned the speed kill because I died once too many times to it. I die about as much, but at least it's shorter.
Stage 5.
Also, as you just saw earlier, because of the way Youmu's shot functions, Driferano was able to kill double spark and Marisa's last spell very quickly.
Yeah, especially double spark, you can just do it in one wave, and like one of the time, Yuyuko doesn't have good damage, and Youmu does way more damage than the rest, right? But like for Master Spark specifically, I think it's an argument to say that Youmu has an advantage over board team in some capacity. then like I think that's a very good example because yeah, it's one cycle.
You need to point your mic away from right where your nose blows.
You can safe spot those. You can also die trying to safe spot them. It might have happened to me on base twice.
Just the position that I was in. Sorry, I was trying to mess up.
I'm guessing that at this point, this is a pace that for Driferano would be above average, I think.
No, yeah. I don't have that many paces to stage 5. I have like, oh god, that was like the worst RNG I can get. It's like they is consistent, but that was still pretty bad.
So this is NN into 5, right?
Yeah, NN into 5. I have
and
like one.
What's your pace PB then?
This run.
Cool.
I have like about like maybe 10, like 9 or 10 paces to stage 5. Like 3 of them died before day, 2 of them died today.
40, that's...
Yeah, I mean the spam can be annoying. It's not the hardest stuff, but I'm bad at it.
Yeah, I guess that Tei lives up to her reputation as a troll.
No, Tei is like really consistent. It's just I didn't know the strat back then. Like modern Tei strat, like it exists for a while, but it really became known in like 2024. Because Real Winter just came into my chat, gave me the strat. I was like, that's the best thing ever, and I just made it my role to like transmit it to as many people as I can.
Good.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And then racing, that's good. Do you have any paces to 6? Is this going to be your first? How does it work?
My previous pace PB was Iron mid-non. Like basically at this point I have one run that died to non-1, which Raisin non-1, which was not cool. One run that died to spell 1, which was even worse. Both on the same time.
Yeah.
I think that I was there when I saw the LNNFS run that died to Ray Sensible 1.
Yeah, that session was annoying. It happened, it's nerve, like it's fairly precise.
Yeah, there are multiple ways to do the Ray Sensible 1. This is what is considered to be the safest. I personally do it in the middle.
There is 2 ways to do it in the middle. I have learned how to do it in the middle with the score strat. It is insanely hard. It doesn't work. It's not consistent. I don't know. I have like 1,000 attempts on it, and like I have maybe 5% consistency. It's so bad.
This and Mind Stopper are the sole things that I need to figure out before I can just crank out race and LNNs in an industrial pace. I was practicing for a few days ago.
Agent Seeker, if you can kill some familiars, it's really not an issue because like you create your gap. It becomes an issue when you just cannot create a gap by not killing familiars. And like at the end of the day, what matters on Agent Seeker is the position of the slow bullet. You can have very small gaps as long as there is nothing in the way. You can just learn the timing and how to go down. Mindstopper is
one
annoying.
It's supposed to be very easy, but I haven't quite figured out how to actually do the Parmesan cheese yet here to actually make it really
It's not easy, it's consistent, because like it's technically RNG, but like it doesn't matter. It's just honestly, I'm not as consistent on Mindstopper as I wish I was. But I've
Also,
not died to it on pace, so I can't complain.
Also hugging the rabbit.
Yeah, that's not better with Youmu.
Yeah, happy Easter by the way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think that the Easter Bunny was quite generous this year with the Touhou content.
And for remote rabbit, you want to be very close to it at the start to get a bit more damage for how Mion aims. Then yeah, there is like this general height is the best way to do the third wave, and then just dies.
That remote rabbit looked easy to do, but that's because Driferano was positioning himself very well.
Yeah, remote rabbit is like, it's a spell that 80 to 90% of the time there is no issue whatsoever, and the rest will be absolutely insane. It's like, it's a crit roll pattern already. And now you gotta be careful to be on human gauge to POC for more score. That's very important.
Absolutely.
I'm not doing the full score strat on this because it's absolutely insane.
Yeah, now imagine doing the score strat without bombs.
The score strat does not bomb.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Don't some score runs bomb here?
Youmu, because bombing is terrible because it kills familiars. Basically, there are point items inside of the familiars. Oh, I fully fucked up that. There are point items inside of some familiars, so you need to kill the fairies without killing any familiars. It's very hard.
Okay, here is Aiden eating mid boss.
And now it's my base PD. I have 2 deaths to every mid non, and so now this is my base PD.
Yeah,
Okay.
understandable. I don't get this either.
One of them was bad RNG, the other one was me being an idiot.
I would
Oh,
be.
nice. So base it to Kaguya.
I would be shocked if this run gets LNNF space past BD.
Actually, I'm told with Youmu that it's better to die than to bomb. For stage 6. If you're in trouble, dying is better.
Okay.
Wow, that was easy.
Wow, a very quick kill. Especially for
Yeah, I
Ian.
mean, Youmu. Middle BDB to kill faster and not have to deal with Kaguya's movement. It's more dense, but I think it's worth it.
Beautiful BD.
Nice. Very quick kill again. Makes this game look like USD with the kill time.
Don't worry, this one takes forever.
This one can give some trouble.
Yeah, it's a very annoying non because it's not supposed to be hard, but it just gives some weird stuff. It's just so annoying.
Alright, BD.
Alright, now for like,
Yeah.
I think this spell alone is a quarter of the difficulty of the run.
Yeah, this is the big boy on campus here.
Especially with your move, it's like
It looks a lot like Minoriko Final, but with stars. Completely squished to the off center actually.
Ooh, please die.
Anyway,
no!
thank you,
Double
BD.
kill.
Oh my
And
god,
so
that
now-
BD was atrocious.
And so now I'm not full power anymore.
Is doing BD sideways really the
less-
best approach?
It is less dense for characters that do not lose damage by being to the side. So humans really. It sounds really stupid by the way. It's better, yeah. Anyway, my usual strat for this is to break the familiars, but it doesn't work well at not full power. So this is my backup strat that I've not practiced enough.
This is a scoring
all.
strat. At
What?
least for like solo humans, I think.
Not
For
for
solo
Youmu.
Yeah, solo Youmu does something different, but that's what other solo human shots do.
Yeah, let's go.
Do you
Right, anyway.
do you just get to that spell without full power often because you died?
No, not that much. Like really, I probably had like a 20% consistency with that strat. It's like properly insane that I got it in that run. Probably the luckiest stuff that happened in the run. And now LSI. LSI is a fun spell. It's somewhat like it's sometimes weird, but I'm convinced that like you can be 100% consistent on it. It's just a lot of like it's like most iron spells. Like knowledge is power so much in this game. There are so many weird cases that if you know how to do them, they become fine. The only exception are BD and Writing World. Yeah, this is just yellow bullet route. There's a slight variation at the end, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, the Skittles pattern.
2 miss into Kaguya final.
I have nothing to say for Ritual. It's just it's annoyingly dieable. Like it's fully consistent technically, but like it's so easy to just run into a bullet and die. And like I have a streamy that has one death to this. Like it's just it's very annoyingly dieable.
Diabolical.
2 miss. So how are
Yeah.
we faring on the final spell?
Now you line up with the moon and you just stream and restream. You're blowing into the mic again.
Ooh, okay. Nice.
Last spell 2, you can see me, like you line up with the bottom of the dialog box and it just makes the dodging way easier.
Yeah.
If you're bored of gym, there is a safe spot. I am not bored of gym.
Also, don't say that last spell free is easy, otherwise Driferano will get upset.
Yeah, honestly, I'm starting to like stop dying to it, but it's
This
not
spell,
a spell.
this is just my kryptonite. I actually don't think I would ever be able to do this. Sorry. I just can't.
I literally took like more than 1,000 attempts to learn how to do it somewhat properly. It's very, very bad. I did not do the grace because I did not want to die, but that's kind of bad. This is just streaming. There is a restream strat, but it's not too bad to be slow enough to not have to do it.
The moment of truth, Rising World, will Driferano to miss Cyan.
To miss 2BD. My favorite spell.
Yeah. Literally 2 miss, 2D, 2 BD. Literally just that one. 2 miss to that.
No!
Ah. 2 miss and a failed spell. GG, man. That's a good run.
Yeah, GG.
Alternate Rising World death, but yeah. And that's like the first run I got in this game that doesn't have a death to a stupid spell. I just... Oh, you got the funny bug. I just, yeah, two deaths to BD and 1 death to Rising World, and like, yeah, it's clean.
Time for LoLK Extra. Sanae.
Yeah, and we're already here due to our fastest man alive here, fastest host alive.
I can already see some Sanae bomb shenanigans being a thing in this run, but that's just a preliminary guess.
Okay, so LoLK survival.
Okay.
Base rule for LoLK for survival, you want to have grays and you want to kill stuff. You want the total bonus to be 1 million, which is 200 grays if you have 100% shoot down. It's more if you have less.
Yeah. So LoLK extra survival, infamous for being very long, very repetitive, very hard, debatably well designed in certain.
You can get chapter bonus on every single stage section pre-Doremi, but that's annoying to do.
Yeah, for survival, like, yeah, you just want to be safe. Grace when it's easy. There is also slow grace. Like if you stay near a bullet for quite a while, you will get 5 grace.
Okay, maybe I should copy this strategy for my extra scoring attempts. That seems good.
Oh,
yeah, like that's
very well routed so far.
You think this one mouse cursor is bad? Check this out.
Ah!
I'm gonna put my cursor right on top of the other one.
Why is this a video explicitly so they can do this?
I checked the description for the replay, I didn't find one.
Alright, Doremi. Doremi's spell cards are very straightforward, except for like clipping the bullet, which is fine if you know how to position yourself. Ooh, doing this on top of the screen. I haven't seen this before.
I mean, it looks very safe.
Yeah,
It looks easily safe, but you have weird angles.
Yeah,
Why
you don't
not-
get
why not
any.
minimize
You don't get
stupid
any
angles?
grades, but like at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. As long as you survive.
Somehow, I
yeah.
think this is more than just 1 CC. Nah,
Why are
okay.
they bombing here?
I mean, yeah, that's the other part about Sanae. Like, if you bomb, you're probably getting the chapter bonus, and since you're getting the chapter bonus, you get back a life speed. It's not as good in extra as in main game because you need 5 life speeds for a bomb, so it's not like you get the bomb back directly. But it's still very much a good way. Like, if you bomb, you're getting a good chunk of it back.
This so far has been very tightly routed. That bomb is surprising.
Okay, some slow grace here for the chapter bonus.
It looks like they were doing fine on Dream Express until they bombed.
Now we have 200 grace, so we're gonna get the life speed.
And that's the second Skittles reference in this TRS from 42.
What was the
And yeah,
first
since
one?
it's Sanae...
What
And
was
yeah,
the-
since
was
it
the
is
first
Sanae, you have homing.
I wonder if it's possible to get chapter bonus on this one. I don't bother to go for it.
Probably it's lasers, so I assume it is, but it's probably very annoying.
Yeah.
Especially as Sanae.
Yeah, you can also get chapter bonus here, but they aren't doing the score route.
Yeah, like Sanae is very good to get the shoot down to 200% for most of it.
Yeah,
Which is
are they
very
doing
good.
the safe spot? Are they doing the safe spot? It looks like they're lining up for it. Nope, never mind, they weren't lining for it. You can actually do a safe spot in which you can get to right next to the ferry on the right side if you line up for it. And it's pretty much free grade as well. So yeah, there.
No, I mean, there's the grave.
Going for it.
Can relate wood bomb as well. Here's the boss. It's Junko. Wait, it's actually Hikashi.
And this one
Bye,
Yuyuko
Junko.
appearance means that you need to get 400 grace on this non and only this non.
That's
Yeah.
so funny, I didn't know about that.
I knew about it. It's so funny. And
okay.
here's a miss.
Oh, no, I would have recommended going like on Acacia with the invincibility just to get the grade. But it's good enough.
Junko also brings some other super stuff in the fight, such as the fact that you cannot get chapter bonus on non-8. Also the fact that you can die on immediately after Trinitarian Rhapsody when it ends if you sit at the center of the screen for 1 frame because apparently Yuyuko sponsors you or something.
Very nice. And yeah, and the nuns are mostly like that.
Non 2 is a war crime.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. I was about to say. Are they doing the scoring strat because that's how you set up for the scoring strat?
No, I think it does a good death bomb. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I know that it's a good death bomb. I just find it funny that it looks very similar to how you set up for the bomb grace strat.
World's easiest 200 grays.
Well, I won't be surprised if we see more deaths than nons because come on, this
Yeah.
fight like it has a lot of war crime nons, not just that one.
Yeah, it's most of them.
Yeah, also I would say Hekatia spell 2 is actually free if you start at the bottom and slowly tap up. Like you kill Hekatia before she can do anything bad to you, but it just looks threatening.
Yeah, so it's not okay. It's a very LoLK type of non.
Not a lot of resource usage, even if the rate which you acquire resources here is nowhere near the same as main game.
Don't quite got 200 grays, but yeah. Oh, another bomb shot. This
I don't think that you need to bomb to get 200 grays.
Yeah, no, you don't need to bomb. It's just have you looked at the spell? It's like it's annoying.
Yes, it is annoying, but I don't know. To me, it looked like they didn't even try to dodge before bomb. They were like, I don't want to bother with this. Here's a bomb.
Definitely not non-3.
This non
is very different. It's like
it's totally not PSS.
No, it's not 3, but with more bullets.
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder how the code looks like inside for all of these, they're just very similar.
Yeah.
Honestly, the funniest spell of all of those.
You can graze this for like 14,000.
Yeah. But yeah, for survival, this spell is just... Yeah. It exists. It's kind of an issue, because... I mean... Look at it.
And it's over.
And now for non-5.
Yeah.
This is disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, very fair, very fair.
Wait until my match with Borealis in TWC to see the non-5 grace threat.
Which will happen, I don't know when the laid out gets.
Yes.
You probably know, but you are not allowed to say it, so... I don't. I really don't.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, the non-5 grace strat is epic.
Yeah, but that does not make... Against popular belief, that's not equal free.
Oh, he said bacon because the spell looks like bacon.
Oh yeah.
Also non-6. Oh boy.
Non-2 but worse.
Yes, it's non-2 but worse, both for survival and for scoring.
Not great. Oh, and you get that covered. That's cool. I mean, it doesn't matter, but...
Non-6 can give a shit ton of grays. I mean, for like 4 bombs and 1 suicide grays, you can get like 16,000 grays out of it. But that's playing with Reimu.
This is taking forever.
Real.
Okay, it's done. But not even like
That's bomb shields.
Of course it has bomb shields. You know, Junko had the decency of not having one, so Katia couldn't. Okay.
Yeah, this is non-free but wonkier.
Yeah,
Also, you can use free bombs here to get like 12,000 grays.
Yeah, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. 50 health. Okay, good.
Okay. This is the most difficult spell card that Katia has.
Look at this spell history.
Delicious. Delicious. Look at all that paste. Can I have it?
I think that was a bit of an early bomb, but understandable.
Out of here alive, that's fine.
Oh god. Yeah, fair bomb. You want to line all of them up. Yeah, that's 30.
I
Two of them
personally-
are the same place.
Oh, I remember really struggling with this when I first went for the EX1CC, but
Oh yeah,
now-
like Lunatic Impact is like an insanely hard capture. Like
Yeah.
I don't think
it
Impact
was
is
not
double,
quite
but like it is very hard.
yeah, it's an insanely hard capture at first, but it gets very consistent.
Yeah, it's routable. However, like yeah, look at this. Look at how much they are struggling. I don't even know if they're gonna cap on 5 hours.
I remember that I had one EXNB attempt that died 4 times to this and game over. That's
like,
how. Yeah.
5 hours, so you don't even get the license.
Ooh, yeah.
So
That,
now you have one bomb and no spell. Welcome to non-8. It's non-4 but shred.
Yeah.
It's non-4 but it's shred. Very difficult.
please do the safe strat on this. Please do the safe strat. Yeah, that's the safe strat. Good job. Dodging this at the corner is safer because there's more of a gap between bullets.
Yep. And now we sleep.
And now we wait.
Yeah.
I love how like you automatically slow graze them for how slow they are.
Yes, but you have to be a little bit more proactive when slow grazing this pattern if you're scoring. But
Yeah. I'm just saying like it's insanely easy to get 200 grade on it because like you just don't have to do anything. It happens.
Yeah, even for score.
Zoo's worst spell ever asked to leave game development.
Yeah, the Junko in a Katia fight, it's like it's extremely boring. It's like there's nothing. There is like spin, there is wait in the corner, and there is TSS times 2. Like it's well, it's not 2 times 2.
Also known for absolutely sucks to graze for scoring.
Yeah,
so score runners don't even go for it.
And yeah, like LoLK illustrates a lot of that. Like just very questionable decision on like nods and like how it's done.
Yeah.
Like Akatia is a cool character, right? Like I think the stage is cool in like its setting and stuff. It's just like the patterns are bad. Like it's I think the spells are fine for most of them, except Junko, but like the nods are just.
Yuyuko nodes feel absolutely terrible to play, but Hekatia patterns are actually feel very satisfying to play once you have the consistency for them.
Ooh. Which is extremely hard. Like
also, if you sit right here in the center, immediately after Trinitarian Rhapsody ends, you can get clipped by the boss hitbox and die because it spawns right on top of you. Great game design.
I think this is the other extra, probably.
No.
Yeah.
No, it actually is this
Can
one.
be.
If you sit right in the center, immediately after the card ends, you can get clipped. You can get clipped by the boss hitbox spawning for 1 frame.
I meant LoLK being the other extra of the series.
Yeah, but for first clear, if you count race and no, ExNNN probably.
The ExNNN, the wanna do solo ReimuB IM?
Yeah, solo ReimuB is painful as well. UM Marisa should be painful. Probably some of those.
Ooh,
Even for
oh no, no.
You have Freyson, but it's still very bad, honestly. And you have 3 bombs, so something looks weird bomb.
They're safe, I think.
I do not like bottom hugging on this spell card. They should go a little bit up, then a little bit down. That's like the least scuffed way to do this.
Nice.
Okay, Junko is not dead yet. Junko is.
Well,
And go for
Nice
the
ball.
0-0 just for good measure.
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, also you can ram yourself into the boss after the dialogue ends, and you still have the clear count. I think.
yeah. GG, nice run.
Yep, GG. That's a very hard extra, and like yes, I mean it shows. I think it's very visual of why it's hard. Like it's just okay. And now
Okay,
it will
guys.
make place for people that know more stuff about. Thank you for the player.
Yeah.
For people
I
that know
need to
more stuff
sleep.
about the.
I haven't slept
Fun
much.
game.
I'll sleep, alright? Bye.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me. Bye bye.
It's all fan games runs from here on out. Well, the last 2 runs are just fan games. And listen, I just couldn't resist making this joke with this player name. So this is... I already forgot the name of this game. This is Consciousness of Unity Opposites Demo. LNNN. What is the third condition? I don't know. We'll just have to figure it out together.
All right. That's also the first time I'm ever seeing this game, so I guess that I'm gonna act more like a reaction YouTuber seeing something for the first time ever.
Yeah, this is what both of us were gonna be like.
Oh, so it has 3 stages.
Yeah, it's just the first 3 stages since it's a demo. I could check the video. Oh, it's Chinese. I'm gonna check the video description to see what the condition maybe is. Hold up. I want to check. I want to see maybe if the video description has more information. No, it does not. Well, no flash ROM. Maybe if I could read the HUD, I would be able to deduce the game mechanic. But all I see is just 3 numbers.
So far the stage section looks very straightforward, just a route.
Nice safe spot. I wonder if you're gonna keep that in the full version.
Yeah, that's funny.
Okay, Okay, I see 3 numbers. The 3 numbers are very high. There's 5 things in the bottom left. There's like percentages and phases of the moon in the bottom right. There's some percentage gauge in the top right, but I can't read any of the text, so I don't know what those are. Those things in the bottom left change every time every time I hear that clicking sound effect, and I don't think it's the gray sound.
And here's the safe spot again.
I usually do with these Chinese fan games is I extract their assets and then I deduct it with them.
Why?
I just enjoy the challenge of figuring out the encryption password for a game that I am never going to play.
Ah, cool.
I swear to God, I thought that it was gonna be Megalovania.
Ooh, that pattern looked rough. It's the first boss of this game and this is already a pretty intense fight.
percentage gauge at the top is now at 25%. Maybe at the end of stage 3 we're gonna see what happens when it reaches full. I'm back, though.
Hello.
I'm just gonna share this directly. Yeah, so we can just pick up right where we left off.
Yeah. What happened?
Also, hold up, I thought the Presses was gonna comment this fan game run. Never mind then, this is just reaction content.
Yeah, it's just reaction. Look at those Rengi Ingangs going on screen. Wow.
I think those rhombuses do something. I just want to see how much our viewership drops because of this.
We still have like 49 viewers.
Yeah, we're back up at 63. Just noticed that I've been super quiet this whole time. Let's do 8 decibels again. Hello? Oh, YouTube. YouTube didn't catch the memo that my internet's back.
Oh, that now looks funky. Interesting pattern.
Stringer World's worst TRS ever asked to leave posting. Oh yeah, in case any of y'all are wondering, I'm hosting for mobile data now, and it's actually more stable than my home internet connection, but it has a data cap, so that's why I tend to avoid using it. I think a week. What? Okay, stage 3. We might be wrong with this board.
Stage 2 looked like an interesting fight. Some fun gimmicks for the spell cards and nons as well.
My data cap is actually really big, but OBS, a stream tends to download and upload so much data that you shouldn't stream when you're data capped. Like 2 weekends of posting TWC world feeds is enough to eat through the entire data cap. Okay, the top left gauge is almost, no, the top right is almost filling up. Maybe we get to see what that mechanic is. Hold up, maybe that's the C mechanic. We'll just have to wait and see. What's that? Is that some kind of item? Kinda looks like it.
I like how the player. I like the player's route going on top of the screen. Reminds me of how USD Stage 5 is routed.
It is an item, and that's the item that fills up the top right gauge.
Also, this is just spin. Full. Wow, this reminds me of Sakura Midnon.
Does something else, and the gauge is filled up by something else. We'll have to figure this out together.
Personally, I have no idea what it is. Ooh, nice dodges at corner. Whoa.
The way had to go through that.
Another safe spot, awesome. Ooh. That not quite safe spot.
I'm starting to think these safe spots were put in there on purpose. And then they will persist into the full version. There. It is on Steam.
Wow, that's a funky gnome.
Go through those two circles. Like right down the middle. And that's the end of the demo. If you want to check the game out on yourself, it's on Steam. You can find it on this link. I keep getting recommended my own video.
Also awesome you watched Tentacruel too.
Yeah. So we'll just move on to run 7, EIoS, which I have seen.
Nice, a game that I'm somewhat familiar with.
I've seen that game. I don't remember one bit of it.
Alright, EIoS, Lunatic wants to see. I've played this before, so at least I probably might have some things to say.
Okay. We gotta read the comment though first. The comment is, woo, yeah, yahoo! And we don't skip safe 3.
Wait, that's the actual comment?
Yeah. Let's pull up my script. I opened this not in actual Chrome and not, well, in actual Chromium and not a browser source. Yes. So that I could do skips. That's right, I can skip with control.
Fantastic, because the first stages are quite boring to watch in this game.
Hello, Megatronin.
Hello. I remember that I have played this fan game, but it was a very long time ago.
I played this a bit, but I don't even think that I think that after like after stage 3, I noticed that my games was dropping frames like crazy. I don't know, probably bad computer or something.
What I remembered, well, you can see a lot in the stage is that there is like the big fairies and the smaller enemies, and you try to get as many small enemies within the cancel radius of the big enemies for resources, I guess. My best guess outside of that, I don't really remember how this works. Oh, there are final spells as well. Classic.
Yeah, I just press arrow keys a bit because when you speed up, YouTube can desync video and audio, but skipping with arrow keys fixes that. I was asked to show stage 3, but I'm gonna skip the boss.
Oh. Well, on the stage part, or did they mention... Did they only say the stage part?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which means that I assume that something interesting or funny is going to happen during stage 3.
Oh yeah, something to mention is that in stage 3, the big boss and boss that you're fighting depends on what shot type you have selected. Like, for example, Reimu and Yukari fight Kane and Moko on stage 3. And it looks like Marisa and Yuyuko are going to fight Reimu and Yukari.
Nice. I do like the art style in this game. It's interesting.
Really? I swear, are those the same artworks as ASL, or is it just very similar?
I don't actually. I think I was trying to look it up because I know that some look really similar, especially like the stage 5 boss. It looks really similar in Abyssal Lotus compared to this game. So it could be, but I haven't looked into that. Is that strategically placed out to get the good cancels, or was that just a misplacement? Impossible to know.
Is that no more nuzzles from the Undertale Halloween hack?
Wow, non-one looks sketchy. Those dodges that you have to do at the corner looks sketchy.
Reimu and her amulets. We're going to see Reimu and her balls as well.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's the Chromatic Lotus Butterfly, but wow, it sounds similar to the song I was thinking of.
Yeah. Also, welcome Raiders to TRC. Oh wait, not TRC, TRS. And this is actually the last run that we'll be showing today and commentate.
Oh yeah, I could have skipped the boss, but I guess we're showing it.
I guess we're showing the boss now. Oof. Misplacement. Yeah, Rimmy's really trying to wall you right here. But it looks like there is some decent gap between the amulets. You can probably micro through them.
No, the song I was thinking of is a song called No More Nuzzles from the Undertale Halloween hack. Undertale Halloween hack, not Earthbound. Undertale Halloween hack is a fan game, and the Earthbound one that's the hack that was made by Toby.
That's some micro spell.
Yeah, there is one song that might appear in Deltarune that would be very inspired by Necrophantasia, and that's Penumbra Phantasm. But it doesn't exist yet. Cool spell.
It's something that I have noticed with like the art style. I feel like the pickups look similar to the ones in Blue Devil. I could just, well, I have the game on Steam, I could just check if I can find any similarities. Which one it is in my library of 100 Touhou games.
Oh, it's the same dev, that's why the artworks are identical.
And
yeah, the Blue Devil and this is the same, at least. The same dev.
I think you mean ASL in this game, because I'm pretty sure the
art style in those in ASL and this looks similar, but like the pickups, you see there's like some kind of box thing to it. That's really similar to the one in Blue Devil, and looking at Steam of developers, they are the same.
Okay.
So Blue Devil and the Elegant Impairment of Sakura have the same devs, it seems. At least the same people that release it.
Blue Devil is a sequel to this, okay. Oh, I think the reason why I thought this game was so familiar is because I was confusing it with Blue Devil.
Is there similarities in the art style, like pickups and all that?
Right.
But I can definitely see the Blue Devil vibe. That one is clear. I somewhat vaguely remember this part of the game. I don't know why. Okay.
Is this a random fairy or character?
Yeah, I feel like there's some random fairy.
Okay.
We're going for a big cancel. Yeah, you're definitely going for a big cancel.
the score.
Nice.
This sounds like Mario music. Am I just going completely crazy?
No.
Okay. Health for
I really feel like,
yeah.
like if you're looking at this boss on Abyssal, it's similar art style wise.
The bubbles are actual bubbles.
Why? Is the hitbox bubble accurate or not?
I don't know.
I hope they're not.
Huge innovation. The health bar is outside the playfield.
Oh, the health bar actually being around the boss is super annoying for LoLK extra scoring because how should I say? For example, on Hekatia spell 1, I try to shoot down Hekatia just enough so I kill her right when there's 0 seconds left, but trying to see how much health Hekatia has is super annoying because I just cannot see the life bar clearly at all because yeah.
Oh. Not the best positioning.
And they make bubble songs too. Whoa.
I think they're getting sniped by a lot of bullets. Well, snipe, it's not really a snipe. I do wonder what all the numbers at the bottom means.
Yeah, I would like to know that either, as well. The previous fan game had a lot of numbers in it as well, and we didn't know what any of them mean.
The curse of not knowing fan games. I really should have played through this fan game before this stream. I knew Cyrus did that. He decided to play this fan game before the stream, but he's not here, so yeah.
Yeah, also my brain is just cooked. I think that I've hit peak overload with Touhou content today, so yeah, that's why I'm probably so slow to talk. I don't know, I just feel like I've watched too much Touhou today.
I've been watching TWC today as well.
Yeah, I watched both WC matches and this entire stream. Yeah, I've hit my limit when it comes to the amount of Touhou content that I can process.
12 minutes left or something like that.
Yeah. Good thing that George went to sleep. I can't imagine.
Lily!
Ooh.
Lily White! Yo!
Oh,
White woman.
White woman. Oh no.
Lily Whiteo.
Yo, she has a spell card as well. 1 out of 6 caps.
Wow, Lily actually seems like an interesting boss in this game.
Nice.
Also, why does that Lily non remind me of HBCB from Hidden Star?
Good question. I already forgot the Lily non. And failed the cancels. So now you have to bomb. It's like this is a game you really need to know the route of. Because you want to do the cancels with the enemies and all that.
Yeah, it seems like Bulb is routing very well for most of this run.
Someone wants to see this game like one. Normal Lunatic is the good question. I usually do normal 1cc like all fan games I do first try. On easy. Oh. Okay, this boss. Not gonna lie, I thought that they were the stage 6 boss, but apparently stage 5. Where is this stage 5? I forgot the stage. This is 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Based on the video, progress of the video, I'd say this is fine.
Interesting spot. Just go right inside those shit. Okay, hitbox moment. Ah, maybe survive. It was close. It was really close. Okay, how bad does this spell look like? Not that bad at the moment. A bit tricky. Yeah, 0 out of 19 attempts. Or was it 19? I don't know. That's it. Why is this shit? This faggot gonna have TB or not? I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, didn't this game already have like some extra spells? Didn't we see that like stage 2 or 3? Like some spell where you just an extra spell where you didn't lose anything if you died. Route. Oh, you need to move very fast on this spell to not get walled.
Woo, that spell card looks tricky.
The knives are even. The knives look evil when they're holding. Okay, this is an interesting looking spell. Interesting to see that this person have like 0 caps for every spell this boss has.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense. This boss is difficult, and
yeah, I can see that. This spell so far didn't look that bad. Yeah. I think maybe the things at the bottom is like to unlock the extra condition, or maybe only the stage 2 boss had that, and it was an extra condition. Yeah, it does increase when you kill stuff. Infinite. So I guess it's something like the big circle to the bottom right is how many enemies you have killed in that specific way. The one on the top is total, and one on the bottom is the amount you need to get extra spell. That's my guess on it. Right now it's last save, so it's infinite. So maybe it's guaranteed. It's probably guaranteed.
that's a cool stage intro.
Last stage.
It always feels a bit quiet when the screen share does not have an audio.
Why did you close the screen share?
There.
Okay, I can hear now.
Oh yeah, the screen share did not have audio the entire time.
Yeah.
So I had to watch it on YouTube. Yay!
We can hear now. Yay! Ah, you killed the enemy too early. Man, you died. Because of that. Isn't this like the music in the trailer?
I never watched the trailer.
It is, actually. Michael Fly, I have never heard about that game.
And the final boss. Two extends, 2 bombs. One looks like it has some shaky overlaps, but it's fine.
Yeah, that looked very fine. Okay, time for this spell. Does this one look fine? Oh, it's a timeout. Yeah, even with the audio I can hear this is Blue Devil territory. Okay, they got hit. But the spell did look actually kind of fine.
I gotta. Someone made a comment and now I gotta put something on screen.
Oh no, Yuyuko. Okay, that was this position. Okay, yeah, that was just evil wall. I do like games where there is no power requirement, you just always have max power. I don't have to bother about, oh no, I'm really weak now because I died 5 times to the final boss. Ooh, yeah, was bad position. I will not try out TLB challenge. Impossible. Does not look that bad yet. Ah, they ran into the laser and it's...
Okay, we're back.
We're back?
Yeah, the stream's back. I just gotta reload my chat.
Oh yeah, I can see us now. Nice.
No joke, my KDPS actually went down to 16.
Ooh.
I did notice that. Yeah, you just have to move up and down on that spell. Interesting. Okay, is this spinning time? No, it's not. You'll probably die if you try it. Well, you die either way. Ah, it's a yin-yang.
Wow, that looks like the bog.
The ball.
The bog.
Oh, it's the ball. No.
Yeah, this.
This is like a bit canonical.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call this funky divine virtues of Wind God.
Yeah. At least you're not forced into micring so far. Yeah, you just have to move fast.
Ooh.
Okay, is it TLB time?
TLB.
Doesn't look like that.
Fuck! I wanted to pause and I clicked on a recommendation. I'm just gonna pull up the scores.
What did the boss go into a random video?
YouTube Premium. I don't want that.
Wait. Zwei monate 0 euro.
Yeah, I'm just gonna click that away. There we go. I just want to show this. There we go.
Well, GG's.
Yeah, that looks like a well executed L1CC run from burb. So good job, even though we didn't have much to say because frankly we just aren't very familiar with elegant impermanence of Sakura.
I really should have replayed the game before.
I wonder what happens if I move transition into outro. Yeah, that looks kind of funky.
Yeah.
Gotta get this to play again. And look, Insoki Radio is back. So
someday there will be a tour game that has flash bombs. I think if you play with the right settings, that's basically unfamiliar, unnatural balance. There is a mode where you have flash bombs instead of Discord.
One day, Zune is gonna implement flash bombs.
Yeah,
it's gonna be funny.
Unnatural balance on disorient mode.
Yeah. So, this was TRS. Host role's worst TRS ever. Asked to leave the team. Now, if you haven't already, you should join our Discord server. That's where we post all our updates, and we're also just a generally chill community to hang out in. Right, like we post like updates and also stream announcements. So it's all in there. And is that the command? Yeah. The VOD is going to be up on YouTube, so this is our YouTube channel. This is what's going to have all of our VODs on it. And this VOD is gonna be on YouTube. I'm gonna have to, if the stream ever like cut out, and then like if Twitch saved multiple VODs for this particular stream, then I'm gonna have to splice those together, and then that goes on YouTube. Right, so that's gonna be on there for archival purposes. Anything else that we usually say in the outro?
I don't know. Thank you guys for having me here. Thank you to those in the Twitch chat for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next episode of TRS.
Next time on TRS. Also, thank the commentator. Have there been any other commentators today outside of us in here right now?
There has been Driferano and the family team.
Okay. Yeah, we usually like thanking all the commentators being here.
Also, I know who I'm going to raid today. I'm gonna send the raid over to Fawful.
Yo, Fawful. Is he doing CUoO MarisaB LNNN attempts again?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well,
yeah, Fawful has been grinding for a long while. Hopefully he gets the run. So go support him on his quest to get the CUoO MarisaB LNNN, guys.
Yep. Well, that's it from us. Thanks for watching, and see you. I don't know what comes next, a TRS or a qualifier.
Don't we have TRS on Friday, so that has to come first then?
Of course, yeah. Well, thanks for watching.